Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is Season 5, Episode 9 already. Hey, we're into June, and welcome to it. Last week was a pretty good week. Got some good finds, and I'm busy and you're busy, so let's get right to it. Here we go. For $12.50, picked up this Shirley Temple doll. This is from Ideal from 1982. It's mint in the box. Should go for around $30 to $35.
Shirley Temple was an amazing actress. She was born in 1928 and she just died this past February. She was in a lot of famous movies like Little Miss Marker, The Little Colonel, tons more. She was just, everybody loved her. She was America's sweetheart. If I can somehow prove that this doll was actually seen by Shirley Temple, it'll be worth a fortune.
Okay, anyway, from the same sale for $12.50. Actually, I got this and the Shirley doll for $25. That makes $12.50 a piece. Anyway, got this Phrenology skull here. It's ceramic. It's not a skull. I guess it's a head. There might be a skull inside. I don't know.
Phrenology was this crazy fad back in the 1840s where people actually thought they could determine personality traits and get personality clues from the bumps and lumps in your skull. I must have a lot of personality. I got a lot of bumps and lumps. Anyway, if I can somehow find the brain of a famous personality and insert it into this skull, it'll more than double the value.
Anyway, it's in pretty good shape. A little bit of wear showing here and there, but overall pretty nice and should go for around $35. For $25, picked up a Nintendo DSi XL game console here. So we got that. It's pretty good shape. Came with all the chargers and everything, and I got these games to go with it. Nintendo Dogs, Brett Favre, Madden 09, Sonic Rush, Mario and Sonic Olympics, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's. This actually goes for around $30, so that pays for the whole thing, and the rest will be a nice profit. Picked up one of these a couple of weeks ago. It's a Garmin eTrex little handheld GPS for hiking and whatnot. It's a personal navigator. Got the instructions this time. Had to pay $15 for it, but I'll probably get $30 to $35 for it. This is a little beat up, but for 50 cents I took a shot on it. And I've had this before. It usually sells pretty good. It's a Yahoo game, very politically incorrect game here. If you've watched all my videos, I think I showed this on one quite a while back there. Anyway, the box is not in great shape, but the board itself, and I had some marbles to go with it, so I put those in there. Anyway, the board itself, pretty good shape, and should go for around $20 to $25. For $4, picked up Anita's scrapbook, Snaps and Scraps, and it did have snaps and scraps. Kind of went through it, and there were some things in there. Here, let's take a look at them.
So we got a Marineland brochure, a signed note to Anita from Corey Allen, who was in Rebel Without a Cause, and was a director of some note, I guess. Johnny, I don't know who that is, Johnny Tyson maybe, I don't know. Bill Blake, I guess, was a country singer. Marvin Rainwater was some sort of singer. Pat Boone, he was some sort of singer. Swedenborg calendar from 1956, not sure if that has any value. A couple of worthless Union Pacific things here, timetables, a ticket stub, and a ticket stub. And then we got some photos of sleepover chicks, chick, you know, showing herself, chick, I shouldn't say chick. Girls in bikinis. The Monsanto House of the Future and a brochure to go with it. 1957 picture of Disneyland. And a Disneyland brochure. Some old Polaroid sunglasses that didn't need to show you because they're not worth anything and they're broken. And one page of a book of 10 coupons. A Autopia driver's license. A ticket stub to a theater. Couple of Knox Berry Farms menus, a Brennan's menu, a Ghost Ride ticket, and 3 fortunes from sort of penny arcade fortune teller type thing. So that was the best of it.
Yeah, so it was mainly the Disney things that made me buy it. Everything that's in there probably go for, I don't know, $80 maybe if I'm lucky. And something I didn't show you in the little video there, this very exciting thing, which will probably go for about $15 or $20 itself. This was also Anita's. Olé! Anyway, so there, that's Anita's stuff. So anyway, paid $4. Hopefully get around $60 or $80 for that. Pretty nice find here that you don't see a whole lot on eBay. It's a Miller Lite in case of thirst break glass. It's not glass actually. It's plexi. Well, it's plexiglass, so I guess it's glass. Anyway, I paid $10 for that. Should probably go for about $60. It works. Here, look, I show you. It works. Told you. For 25 cents, and I had to ask because I wasn't sure whether the price was right, but they said, yeah, it's 25 cents. I got this lighted globe, which you can turn and it'll show a little pinpoint of different latitudes and longitudes when you line them up on the little circular items here. It's a blue water spot globe, says right there. Apparently this was from Reader's Digest. They actually go for around 50 bucks, so for a quarter that's a pretty fair find. I'd actually gone through about a third of my route and had purchased absolutely nothing. And then I came upon this, and I'm not sure why I bought it. I guess I was just in that desperation kind of mode. But bought this, and it kind of broke the ice because everything was pretty good after that. It's an ice bucket. It's plastic. It's got a very nice Art Deco kind of look to it, what with the font and all. But it is pretty beat up. It's got cracks all over the place. So if somebody just wants it to look pretty and sit on a shelf, that'll be fine. If somebody wants to use it, then I'm out of luck. But 50 cents, maybe I can get 10 for it. Maybe I can donate it. Okay, a few unintelligent finds here. But this one, how would I know? Okay, I paid $2 for this, the Amun-Ra, the dagger of Amun-Ra. It's a Laura Bow story. I guess there was a couple of them out there. Anyway, I paid $2 for that, and there's only 4 discs in it. There's supposed to be 5. I don't know if that's going to be a big factor. It's the 5th one. It's the audio disc. I don't know. I don't know if that's an issue or not. Otherwise, $2 out the door. If it's still good as is, I might get about 15 or 20 for it. So I spent $5 on this. It came with the little metal case and everything, and it looked pretty good, this nice piece of surveying equipment. And yet, somehow I missed this big chunk of steel missing off the plate here. So I'm going to have to sell this for parts, which is unfortunate because if it was in good, and it's also missing something here. I don't know how integral that is, but I'm going to have to sell this for parts. And had it been complete, probably get around 80 to 100 for it. As is, I don't even know if it's sellable, but maybe 10. I don't know. Hey, let's take a look at the jewelry of the week. Yeah, so those were some pretty good finds on the jewelry this week. I can't complain about those at all, especially the gold scarab bracelet. Liked it, loved it. Anyway, for $10, $11, picked up all this scuba gear. I'm not sure why. Everything was $1 a piece, and it came to $11. And I'll just show it to you real quick here. I've never sold scuba stuff before. I have no idea if this will sell. I'll probably sell as a lot. Decor, just a stash bag for your whatnots. A couple of these dry pack 110s. I couldn't find anything on those. I don't think they make them anymore. They look like they haven't even been used. A couple pairs of gloves. What made me actually buy the whole thing was I saw these masks, and on the mask were these prices. This one says $71.95, and this one says $62.95. So I thought, I'll just buy those at $1 a piece, buy it all, and probably get my money back just on these guys. Okay, unfortunately, another goober find of the week because I didn't open the box, didn't look to see what was inside. Interesting concept, but they totally unsellable now. The guy who owned these glued his glass lenses in there, and I don't know if you can see that or not, so that he didn't have to wear his glasses while scuba diving. But that makes them pretty much useless for anybody else unless they happen to have the same prescription as this guy. So, kind of a goober by there, but I'm guessing with all this stuff, and I'll show you a few more things here. Alright, so got the goggles. We're running out of room here. That goes with the goggles. Another set of goggles. I think these are probably from the 80s. I really don't know if they have any value or not, but they're in pretty good condition. Got some Dolfino flippers here. Flipper was this amazing TV show from 1964 to 1967 about a bottlenose dolphin that saved people like Gentle Ben or like Lassie used to do. If I can somehow prove that these flippers are related to that TV show, the amount that they're worth will be increased exponentially, and that will make this an amazing find. So, yeah, anyway. And some inflatable thing. Oh, a couple more things I forgot I had. A couple more things. Anyway, so $11 for all this crap. And I really don't know. I'm hoping about 50 bucks for it, maybe. This is Mr. Bally High. He's from the Bally High restaurant in San Diego. Another very kind of politically incorrect thing here. It was for some kind of shared drink, lovely rum punch cocktail or something. Anyway, I paid $2.50 for that. Actually, I think no, it was $5, half price of $2.50. I said $2. She said okay, so I got it for $2, and these go for around $20 to $30. For $1, picked up this old Ford adjustable wrench, maybe $10 on that. And then I bumped into some manuals. For $2, picked up the Suzuki TL1000S motorcycle manual. This will probably go for about $50 to $60. A Jeep Universal Series service manual. These are for 50s to 60s Jeeps. That'll probably go for around $40. And then a couple of motors auto repair manuals, 1958 and early models 69 to 75. 20 to 30 on that, and I think about 10 to 20 on that guy. So the lady said this works, so therefore I know this works. It's a GAF Super 8 sound movie projector model 2000S. Paid $4 for it. You can't see that. There's a little sticker on there that says $4. If it works, around $60 to $80, which would be nice. If it doesn't work, maybe $20 for parts. And I think that's it for the week. I thank you for coming by. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week. A couple of things sold, nothing too exciting. And stick around. Hopefully next week I'll have episode 100, and maybe we'll make it special somehow. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but maybe it'll just be episode, number 10, number 100 in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, come back, see what happens. Take care, everybody. See you next time.